Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. King I Like Podcast, hosted by myself, so it's the poet and my brother.
So Lex.
Yo, hit us up on whatever podcast platform that you subscribe to. Follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. Like, subscribe, and share. So Lex.
Yeah, man. You guys make sure you hit us up on that KINGANDEYE369@gmail.com. And we also on Patreon. If you guys want to contribute to the show, you can also hit us up on our Cash App. Anything you do goes directly to the show. It doesn't go to us. So appreciate it. But back on subject of having kids out of wedlock, is it more the norm now? Is it more acceptable now? I'm gonna give you guys a rundown on this chart right quick. Percentage of 15-year-olds living in a single-parent family household. And this was kind of outdated a little bit, 2012, but you know the numbers have increased by then, I'm sure.
Of course.
Hungary was 20.8%. Let me take a step back here. At nearly 21%, the United States is edged out only by Hungary for having the greatest percentage of 15-year-old students living in single-parents' homes. So the United States itself is at 20.7, New Zealand's at 20.4, Czechoslovakia Republic is at 17.8, Poland 16.9, United Kingdom 16.7, Finland 16.1, Mexico 15.7, Denmark 15.2, France is 15.2. The average is 13.7. There's a whole lot more there, but I'm not going to bore you guys with it. Just to give you an idea. So, with that being said, around the world, the numbers are up of single-family households. And again, this survey was done back in 2012, so you know it's got to be crazy numbers at this day and age of 2021.
Of course it's crazy. That's crazy. That is crazy. 20%, almost 21% of 15-year-olds live in single-parent households. Dude, that's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot. That is a lot. I mean, if you really think about it, 20%, that is a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, man. And this is one of those things where, man, it's like, yo, you have to prepare for life, man. You can't can't be dropping seeds everywhere, because the kids suffer.
They do
on so many levels.
They really do.
Yeah, man.
So with that being said, has society lowered the standards when it comes to kids being born out of wedlock, you think?
That's pretty much I mean, we kind of touched on that. Lower the standards. I just have to go with they celebrate too much. I guess I could say, yeah, lower the standards or to lower the bar for whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just think
you. I think that they really lowered the standards. They have lowered that motherfucker so low that you can't limbo underneath that sound bit. There, boy. Them standards are low as hell.
Yeah,
But yeah. So do parents accept that their daughters are more or less at fault, even though it takes two people in order to produce a child?
It's an interesting question. I guess it depends on the household.
Right.
You know, you have a lot of parents out in the world who are disconnected, so it doesn't affect them either way. Yeah, it doesn't affect them either way. But then when you have those households where it is important, you have to look at the fact that I would put my daughter at fault. Providing I am the type of father that would be having these type of conversations with my daughter.
Right.
One, try not to put yourself in situations where you freely have sex and this could happen. And I'm only going to refer to situations where a child makes a choice on their own to go out there and be reckless. I'm not going to dive into anything else. So with that, I think they hold them more at fault. Then you have them situations to where, and then I guess it depends on the age of the daughter. If the child is in high school, stuff like that, definitely. Because, look, your main mission in life is to graduate high school. Focus on your grades. Focus on that. Focus on preparing for after college and stuff like that. Now, once that child is out of high school and doing whatever, you can't really say they're more or less at fault unless they are out there not, doing what they're supposed to do with their life.
Right.
If you're out there being, partying like it's 1999, and you don't even have your head on straight, you out there, slinging cheeks to everybody, and you get pregnant, then that's on you. You have to, but that's what that is for me.
I mean, I'll say for me, if I had a daughter, and this is strictly if I had a daughter, I would have to put more blame on her. Simply because I know if I had a daughter, I would teach her the importance of her protecting herself and not allowing some young buck to impregnate her.
Right.
Now, me as a father of a son, that's definitely one of the things I will be stressing to him, about keeping himself, protected, man. You don't want no damn kid, man, especially when you're a kid yourself. But when you dealing with young men, I think that you have to be twice as hard on them, to a certain extent, to make sure that they don't come up, in a situation like this. Because if you're trying to teach your son to be a responsible, young man, if he finds himself having a child while he's still living underneath your care, or within your care, then the responsibility on him damn near double. Because I'm not finna let my son walk away from his child and his responsibility. I'm just not gonna do that shit.
Right.
I'll try to help him as much as I can, but no, your ass is not finna be going out here partying while I'm taking care of your child. I'm not finna do that. Now, if your child needs some damn milk and diapers and, some damn bread or some shit, I got you. But no, you are not finna be out there hooping and hollering and running the streets and, going to the club and all that while I sit here and take care of your responsibility. That shit's just not gonna happen in my household, bro.
When it comes to a son,
Yeah.
I'm definitely holding your ass at fault. Especially if your ass is you still in high school, middle school, or you just graduated from high school, you ain't doing nothing, you got a job. We gonna have a problem because hey, the lure of the woman is like that, but at the end of the day, young blood, you don't have a job. You might have had aspirations to do anything or nothing at all, but at the end of the day, you don't have a job. You do not have the right to bring a child into this world for somebody else to take care of. You do not have that right. And I just think that if you, as a little boy, feel like that shit is cool, you just dead wrong. I don't care how enticing that woman is or that young girl is. You are not in a position to be raising kids. So yes, I'm holding that boy at fault. And I'm holding that daughter at fault as well, because this is something that y'all, hey, I get it. We were young, we did it, our parents did it, and their parents did it, and it's been going on for centuries or whatever the case may be. But we are in a point in life, in this society, to where it's like, you know what? You don't have a job. So why do you want to put yourself in a position to where you are forcing yourself to be behind the 8 ball? I just don't get it.
Hey, man. Like, I don't know, these kids nowadays, they so damn reckless to a certain extent. And I'm not talking about all kids, but there are certain kids out here that responsibility is just not part of their chemical makeup. I don't know, it's just too much to bear nowadays. I mean, you got people who make damn good money out here, and they still goddamn struggle when it comes to raising their kids. Meaning, they might not have all the resources as far as like having someone to help them take care of it, whether that be their parents or sisters or brothers, or they might live in a city by themselves. You know what I'm saying? It's just so when you hear about young people being compromised like that, it truly can be heartbreaking.
Yeah.
So does modern education and parents go far enough to educate the younger generations, or on proper prevention?
I honestly don't know how much farther parents in the education system can go.
Right.
The word is out. The word is out. I think the problem is that the powers that be have made sex a big seller, that it doesn't matter what parents say and it doesn't matter what the education system says in a lot of situations. Because you see, I over the last 5-10 years or whatever the case may be, I've seen so many condom commercials and diaphragm commercials and pregnancy prevention commercials and this, that, and the other. So it's there.
Right.
It's on social media. Still to this day, understand. Even though I think schools are taking that part of education out of schools, but at the end of the day, I don't understand what else can be said or done outside of putting chastity belts on kids to keep their to keep their heads in check. I mean, if you 15, 16 years old, and I've seen these little kids out here being hot in the ass, and I'm looking at these kids like, you 15, 16 years old talking about you in love and you slapping this girl on the ass, and little girls is talking about how good they suck a dick, and I'm like, what more can you say? What more can you do? Literally, other than putting a chastity belt on these kids, because it don't matter what you say, it don't matter what you do. I think they have this mentality to where they think that they are immune to getting caught up. And then you have this 15, 16, 17-year-old child having a child, too damn young to get married, and otherwise. And look, prevention is out there. The best prevention out there especially for these young kids, is to not have sex. Period. Therefore, you don't have to worry about being an unwed parent or having a child out of wedlock. You don't have to worry about that. Just don't have sex. Period. Just stop.
Yeah, that definitely is one way to stop that shit.
Yeah.
Don't have sex. I would say I think that with education and when it comes to parents, I think there's only so much you can do. Because at the end of the day, I don't give a damn how much education you try to educate your child with, or prevention, or in between school and you as the parent. Again, if a child has it in their mind that they're not going to listen to you, they're not going to listen to you.
True.
And we all know that, you can get caught up in the heat of the moment.
As
they say. Yeah.
Just don't do it. You won't get you on the way about it.
We can all say, we've been there before, as far as the grown-ups anyway. The heat of the moment. But it's like that one saying goes, a few seconds of pleasure can bring you a lifetime of pain.
Ooh, boy.
That's how this works.
Y'all just don't know.
There, you get that nut and everything flash in, meaning reality hits you across the face at that point. Like, damn, I should have used a condom. Yeah, I should have put on the condom. Damn, I didn't mean to nut that bad. I didn't mean to shoot the club up. At that point, it's game over, man. Ain't nothing you can do.
All the way over.
But I think as a responsible parent, if you sat your child down, like you said, and you going through the motions with them, or telling them what the outcome could be and will be if they put themselves in that position, there's nothing more you can do, because you can't. Damn sure can't follow their ass around 24/7, and you damn sure ain't gonna
do it.
Yeah. Only thing you can do is try to teach them and raise them the best way you know how. What a child does with that information is strictly on them.
Whew. You know what?
Yeah.
Look here. Let me tell you something. I get it. I get it. It's life. You want to do these things. You want to have children early before. I mean, for those who are over 21, that's
right.
what I'm speaking to.
Mm-hmm.
You want to have your kids early. You want to be able to, experience that at a young age as opposed to going through it at an older age. But at the end of the day, if, your situation is not, it's not for that, don't do it. Because you just you have to think about the impact that it has on you mentally, physically, and emotionally. You also have to think about the impact that it has on that child in these situations. Especially if you don't have that type of connection with this person that you plan on having children with. You can plan your life out. Like, seriously, you can plan your life out to where the outcome can be more favorable. And that would be ideal. But people just have to really make an effort to do these things. Then for these kids out here, look, y'all need to understand. Y'all need to understand that having children at a young age when you are not ready for the world, it's not a badge of honor. It's not one of those things to where it's like you have to do this, you have to do that, or else you're going to be behind everybody else. Nah. You need to prepare your life. You need to be ready for life and be able to live your life so that when you do eventually have children, you are in a good place. Accomplish everything that you need and want to accomplish. And this goes to anybody of any age. Don't do those things. Therefore, you're not causing pain and suffering to a child. Do these things when you're mentally, emotionally ready so that you don't go through life being a bitter parent and you causing other people pain and just come on. It's too easy out there, man. Too easy.
Right. I'll leave off with this, right? Me and my wife, when we had our child, as much as we enjoyed the experience of, bringing this new child into the world, we caught pure damn hell because my son was not the type of child that liked to sleep during the night. He liked to sleep during the day. So we would be up here like trying to take care of him like a hot potato. Like, I'm so sleepy, no, you take him. She'll hold him a few minutes, no, I'm so sleepy, you take him. And I cannot tell you how many nights we both be damn just exhausted by the time the morning came and still had to go to work. But again, that's part of having a child. You got to feed them when they want to eat, and you got to change their diapers when they use the bathroom. It's just a lot comes with that. And losing a whole lot of sleep, I'm telling you now, you're going to lose a whole lot of sleep, man. You could be walking around looking like a damn zombie. That's how much sleep you're going to be missing.
And you talking from a perspective where two people decided, hey, this is what we gonna do.
Yeah. Heck yeah, man. So, again, just keep that in mind, man. You're gonna be looking real goddamn crazy up here trying to go to school. I'm not even talking about going to a job. You just trying to go to school and you can't get no damn rest, man.
Yeah.
But anyway, we just want to say once again, thank you guys for tuning in. This has been a good discussion, I feel.
Yeah, man.
So y'all keep that in mind, man. Enjoy the rest of your day or whatever part of the day you in. Enjoy it.
Yes, indeed. Again, thanks for chilling with us. King and LA podcast hosted by myself, So Touch the Program, my brother.
Son, so Lex.
Check it out. Hit us up on whatever podcast platform that you subscribe to. Follow us on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. Like, subscribe, and share. Sounds Lex, you got some more?
Man, you guys make sure you hit us up at that KINGANDEYE369 Again, that's KingandI369 And you know we got that Patreon. You know we on YouTube, Twitter, we on Instagram. We out here, man. We out here.
Yeah. Look, and yes, we be promising some stuff, but I'm telling you, look, it's hard to give us a little time. We got some stuff that we need to work on behind the scenes, but that's not gonna stop the show. We gonna keep the show going.
Heck yeah.
And just keep in mind our lives are switched to Thursdays for right now. While son Solex takes care of some educational
upgrades.
Yeah, that's a good one. I was trying to think of something real, like, debonair to say, but I can't think of anything. But
so good.
We'll see how these Thursdays works, and after he's finished on his endeavors, we'll see about going back to Wednesdays. But until then, thanks for tuning in with the King of High Life podcast.
And we out. Yeah.